Carlos. I just created a YouTube channel called Life with EDC. If you don't know what EDC means, it means everyday carry. Things you carry throughout your day to make things easier for you. And I started one. I found it interesting. My wife found it interesting, which is very interesting. But yeah, it was something I got into. I mean, I was doing it for a while, and I didn't know it had a name to it. I thought it was just something I did and something I learned, like from my dad or my brothers or something. Somewhere picked up something along the way that I used. I didn't know there was a name for it, and so it so happened that I found a YouTube video, and it said EDC, and I was like, EDC, what is that? So I dabbled, clicked here, clicked there, and I found out all this information on it. Did not know, but I'm here to let you all know. And like, to start it off, I can go back to like my dad. My dad, I would see him carrying stuff in his pocket. I wouldn't question it, but I mean, I thought it was normal. But he would do EDC. He had everyday carry items, and I found some similar, but not exactly what he carried. But just to let you know, this is what I learned from my dad. You know, like, first thing was a chalk. And I didn't find a real chalk. I cut my son's crayon. I have to apologize to him. But yeah, he carried on a chalk for some reason. He always had it in his pocket. And along with this in his pocket, with that chalk, he always had coinage. I know what the coinage was for. At the shop where he worked, there was a Coke machine. And I think at that time it was like 15 cents or maybe a quarter or 30 cents or 35 cents. But he had change. You know, one of the many things he has in his pocket also. He also had a pocket knife. Not this particular knife. I found this one on a boat trip that we took. And he had a little knife. Probably smaller, maybe about so small. I know I had two little knives on there. And I would see him waiting for my mom, who'd be skinning his nails or doing a little manicure or whatever, cutting a rope. But he had that in his pocket. You know, and again, it was just normal stuff that I would see. You know, also he always wore a cap. You know, typical cap or a hat, cowboy hat. Last year's cowboy hat, like he would buy a cowboy hat in Mexico, and he would use it throughout the year, and then all of a sudden the following year he used it for work, for the spring into the summer. And you know, cap, it was something he carried all the time. He always wore a cap. Along with the cap, he had a wallet. His was a bifold. This is my old wallet. This is what I was running for I don't know, ever since I started with a wallet as a kid. Maybe seriously into my 20s, I started wearing a wallet. Yeah, this is something I would wear, I would use. And I would use a bifold because that's what I understood, that's what I learned. My dad had a bifold, I had a bifold. And then I saw my brother's wallet, and he had a Constanza wallet. If you know what the Constanza wallet is, you know, it was very, very similar to the Constanza wallet. I mean, that thing was like throwing up whatever was in there, and that's what he would use. You know, it got to a point where I had a Constanza wallet, but I didn't like the Constanza wallet type, the way they wore it. I didn't like it, so I just had to get what I needed and use my wallet. You know, to a minimal. You know, also my dad would also have a handkerchief. Not this particular, he used the cotton ones. This is something my wife bought for a summer one time, and I just found it there in the drawer, and I pulled it out. He used to have it red. If he didn't have a red handkerchief, he would have like one of those red shop towels, like a little towel, always in his back pocket. You know, something he always carried. When he had his dirty hands, wipe them down. You know, and he had it with him all the time. It never failed. Never failed. Also, a watch. This is my old watch. He wouldn't wear watches like this. He would wear the Timex, the simple 2-hand with a 2nd hand and a date. That's what he would run with that all the time. He wouldn't change. I had a watch like that. Then I came back to these fancy watches that look like this, little gadgety type. You know, I would run with those. I probably saw them. I think I remember if I was right, my brother, I saw his watch, and I thought, wow, that's cool, man. It could do a lot of things, but you know, it really didn't. It had the time, the hour. It was digital, and I found it cool, so I migrated to these type of watches. This is my watch I used for like 4 or 5 years. And if I didn't give out, I had it there in the drawer, and I said, let me bring it out and show you all. You know, that's what my dad ran all the time. A watch, simple watch, nothing like this, just simple. And just found it interesting. You know, this is stuff I learned, you know, as a kid. You know, my dad had a watch. Okay, I guess we had to have a watch, and I found it useful for work and other things. And like me now, you know, I graduated from all that stuff. My dad, the leather, the trifold, bifold, wallets, you know, and like I have a knife. This is my everyday knife. This is my everything knife. It's a Bocker knife. It holds a real good sharp edge. I sharpen it maybe every 2 weeks, maybe. But every 2 weeks I sharpen this one. My brother gave me this one. He lives out there, and my brother's from another mother. He gave me this one, and I put it away. And then I said, I need to carry a knife just to do stuff at work and things. And I broke it out. I had it in my pocket for a while, and then I found this little sheath. I found it out here, and I think it was in a big flea market that we have here close by. You know, it's already tearing up. I need to work on it. Probably put some more leather. Just fix it up, to tighten it up, because I know it's loose. It hasn't fallen. It doesn't fall. It's there. It's not gonna come out, even though it's opened up already. But this is what I run every day, non-stop. And like my dad, he was a leather belt man. This is my old leather belt, and he would run something similar every day. If he didn't find his wallet, he would have a rope from the shop where he worked. He would just put it on, and like as a belt, just to keep his pants up. But if he had his belt, this is what he run. Common leather belt, right there. That was me. That's what I learned. That's what I used. But again, you know, I graduated, found other stuff. Other stuff's coming out, and this is my wallet now. I mean, my wallet. My belt. This is my belt. I found this one in El Paso, Texas, and it's nylon, military type. It's rigid for it. I like that. I feel the belt around me. And my jean loops, my short loops, I like it. That's there, sturdy, strong. I think it started fraying. If you see that, it's no longer round. I just took a lighter, lit it up, you know, with wet fingers. I did this, you know, to cool off, and it's sealed again, and it's ready to go. And this is my belt. Little did I know, this type of belt is very useful for a concealed carry holster, which we'll talk about maybe in other videos later on when I continue with life with EDC. So yeah, this is my belt. It rides my knife rides along this belt every day. These are best of friends right there. And then wallet-wise, I run 2 wallets every day. These are 2 of them. This is work. I got my credit card for work, and I got my RFID IDs to open up certain things at work with these cards. This is one sits in one pocket, and then this is my everyday carry wallet right here, a bifold. Not too much stuff in there. It's not a Costanza wallet. It's still kind of thick, but you know, again, looking through videos and researching and understanding and asking myself, do I really need all this stuff in here? You know, do I really need it? What do I just need? And there's a couple things I need here, not everything. And I'm about to graduate into another wallet. We can go into an EDC minimalist wallet. It's way smaller than this. It's probably gonna hold all my cards and my whatever little things that I have in here that I need, and maybe even some bills. I don't carry cash. I'm not good with cash in hand. Like a little kid, I would just go to a bubblegum machine and start buying bubblegum. That's me. So yeah, cards are my friends, and I'm about to trade off my wallet right here. And hopefully the new wallet I got has an RFID feature on it, because I know when I was working in Hondo, I was pumping gas at one of the stores there, and I saw a car come around. I was parked this way, and then I saw a car coming around this way, you know, coming around, and I was here between the pump and the truck, and I saw him do this right there. I said, what the hell was he doing? And then he came around, and then he was gone. He took off. And little did I know, I put $50 of gas in my truck, and then I was like, I don't know, like I was missing another $50 at that time. So I called my bank and said, yo, you put gas on 2 vehicles at this gas station. And I said, man, I only drive one truck. I only drive a truck, and I would put $50. But I told her, I saw this 2 guys in this car, and they were like pointing something at me. And I didn't know, and I said, you know what, it's been happening. She let me know, somebody's been scanning people's cards right away, right quick, and whatever you use on that pump, that's what they would get. So luckily the bank reimbursed my $50, and they did the investigation. They talked to the cops talked to me, the cops talked to the store, and I got my money back, which was good. So yeah, this is my wallet. Hopefully my wallet, I think it does have the RFID security feature on there. And also a watch. My watch is a I didn't get it. It's over there charging. It's an Apple Watch. I use that every day. It gives me my alerts when I have to take my medication, when I have to go out to lunch, because I'm working and I don't remember what time it is, and I could go from 10 to like 2 without stop working, and I forget to go lunch. So that Apple Watch is very useful. My wife gave me that watch. I just Bluetooth it to my phone. I don't have to have an account on it or anything, and it reminds me I have to put the alarms. If not, I'll work all day straight and not eat. And I need to eat. I need with my health and stuff. I need to eat. Other things, everyday care that I have is my medication, my pill box. Fill it up in the morning. I know it's a contact lens case, but it's small. It doesn't take too much space in my pocket. I just fill up my last 3 pills for the day, which I take 9 in the morning. Put them in there, open it up, take it, and let's go. Rest of my day, continue working. And then this one with the raggedy old label. I'm pretty sure it's time to. She's out with a new prescription. These are pills I need just in case pills. If something happens to me, these pills will keep me alive till I get to the hospital or anything. You know, this is what these are. It's nitroglycerin, something that cardiologist gave me, which is good. Also, my keys also are everyday carry things. You know, we don't think about it now as keys, and we just use them for our vehicle. Instead, we use them to open our house. We use them to for a toolbox. We use it for storage, for the lock on the trailer, a gun case, another rifle gun case, a rifle case. You know, I have all these here ready to go. But you know, everybody has them loose, traditional. And I purchased a key organizer. I keep seeing them online on YouTube, and I said I'm gonna buy one and try it out. I'm gonna see what's up. So I'm gonna hopefully organize these keys in that organizer and see how it does. I bought one thinking, oh, it's just gonna be for me. I'm gonna try out my keys, but it came with two, so I'm gonna set up my wife also, and I'm gonna take the other one and set up my keys. See how cool, organized I can have my keys. I won't have to hear the jingle of my truck keys. Also, the other set of keys I carry every day are these bad boys. So if I could find a key organizer that can handle all these, maybe minus the carabiner right here, minus carabiner. I use these a lot for certain things at work, and these keys are just work keys. And I'm wondering if they have one that's big enough to handle these. These go on my loop of my pants, and I haul them every day. I use them every day. Each of these keys I use is non-stop. Also, another another thing I carry because of age-wise are the cheaters. So yeah, these are cheaters I use. This is my first set of cheaters. Cheater glasses, reading glasses. Getting older, that real close contact. When I'm working close by, like so far, you know, I can't see nothing. If I need numbers to find out part numbers, anything, I can't see them, so I gotta use the good old cheaters. Everyday carry. Again, another thing I carry every day is a backup mask. I'm not a mask wearer, but if I see I always, before I go into a building, in a store or a vendor that I go up to the building, and they say mask required, this is what I use. Slip on the mask, and I'm ready to go inside. Also, another thing I have in my pocket is some chapstick. I suffer from chapped lips from November to like March, and there's only a certain time of year that I use it. I carry it around with me, and right now it's that time, and that's what I use. I have this in my pocket ready to go. Another thing I do carry at work, I don't use them during the day with my family, are earbuds. Like everybody uses earbuds, I'll just use one side, and I'll have the other one as backup. I say if I run through the whole battery on one, I can use the other side. I'll use it on right ear, and then I use it on my left. You know, so I'm always charging them. They do pretty good. It's just standard earbuds, but I'm gonna change them up to something one of the techs showed me. A vendor that comes by and fixes certain things at work. He told me about these earbud type, something that works with your bones in your ear. I tried them, and it was like, wow, it's pretty cool. And I could still hear him talk to me, explain to me how it works, and I was listening to his music. And I thought it was pretty cool. But later on, in the next videos, I'll be bringing those in. I'll be purchasing a set, and I'll make a video on it. I thought it was pretty cool. And what else? Oh, I use a cap too. Every day, I use a cap. Every day. This is the cap I'm running right now. This is the Tractor Supply Company cap. About $6 or $7. I don't buy expensive caps because I mean, look at it. I mean, this is about 3 months old, washed maybe 3 times, and this is how they get. I mean, I don't care. It's just a cap to help me with the sun, protects my head from any lubes or gases or liquids that might spray, and it just protects me every day, just like Cool, my dad. Stuff I learned. Wear a cap. Always wear a cap. Oh yeah, and glasses. My dad would wear glasses. He liked the gray, the square type glasses. These are my fishing glasses. One of my fishing glasses. But I just brought them out because he liked the square ones, the square types. He never used these type. And I'm sure he was cheap because he would run through gases, you know. And then he did away with them. It was just a dark lens. He did away with them, and he just had his reading and driving glasses. But I use these glasses. They're dark. Again, learn square. These are my shooting glasses, but they do really, really good for work. They cover my eye pretty good. The side is pretty good, so nothing will come into the side. It's pretty thick right here. I like them. They fit well. For being shooting glasses, these glasses fit well on my head. Not every head is the same, but I think these were made for me. I think in a previous life, I was there when they designed these and they based it off my head. I think that's pretty cool. This is what I rock every day. When it's sunny, if it's not sunny, I have them there ready just in case I need them as safety glasses. Because they are shooting glasses, so they do take impacts. I think I got sprayed with one of the AC drain pumps that drain out the water out of the ACs. I had poured a little bit of cleaner in it, and I guess that was enough for it to blow out, and it hit me on this side. Luckily I had the glasses, covered my whole eye. I didn't get no chemical in my eye, you know, but I owe these glasses one. Took care of me. Flashlights are something that I use a lot at work. I used to use I used to use this one at the city of Honda where I used to work. This is, we got these, my boss, my supervisor, he got one and I liked it. And I went and got one at Napa. These are sold at Napa. Blue fuel. I mean, these can light bright. I mean, I take it at fishing. My buddy gets pissed off because I shine it, and I mean, it shines maybe like 300 or 400 yards. You know, you adjust it out. The farther you want it to shine, you just twist it. If you ever get a light for your car, or if you get into EDC like I am, you know, if you follow me, and you want to look for one of these lights, you know, it's beneficial. These are really bright lights. The way you charge it is just through this right here. USB. I don't know what type of USB, but it's this USB right here. That USB, charge it, maybe an hour and a half, is ready to go. Very, very good light. I really recommend this one. I'm not here to recommend stuff. Along like ear pods, you know, I work at, and I don't want to hear the guys in the shop, their music. You know, I'm not into that hardcore new music, like rap music or whatever it's called now. I don't know. I'll put my ear pods. My dad would use one of these guys, one of these little radios, maybe even smaller, and you'd have a little wire and just an earbud to his ear. This is an AM FM radio.
Ram Truck Month, where you'll find JD Power's #1 brand in vehicle quality.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, my son wanted a little radio, and we got him this one for his birthday. I thought it was pretty cool that he wanted one of these. Reminded me of my dad. He would run around with something like this in his truck, turn it on, or he would have it on his ear. So we got him this one. This is my son's. But my dad would run one of these little AM FM. I guess for the weather and stuff, anything. Back then we didn't have internet. He didn't have internet. He didn't live in the internet world. And this was the internet. This was the news. Whatever came out informed everybody and informed him. And yeah, this is the internet. This is where we got all our information from. And I heard our music also as well. Very interesting that the things that I gotten into. And I look forward to making other videos. Hope I get a following. I like this stuff. I love people at work, and I see them with their knives. One of the guys in the shop showed me his knife. I thought it was pretty cool. And I flipped it open. Boom, it opened up, and how sharp it was. And I seen that knife in videos. It was pretty cool. All right, so next time, this is Carlos again with Life with EDC. We'll see you next time, guys.